It is Care in the Kitchen time. It's been a while. I'm happy that this is back. We're joined by one of the Twin Cities' most celebrated new restaurants, Pink Ivy. Chef and owner Michael Shaughnessy is here showing us how to make their fan favorite roasted cauliflower and giving us a sneak peek at some of the other dishes, some of these beautiful dishes that you see here that have everyone talking. Welcome. Good to have you here.
Hey, good to be here. Thanks for having me.
I think it's so great you're doing the cauliflower because one of the things you focus on, you're not a vegetarian restaurant, but you have so many beautiful vegetable options.
Yeah, we try to make the vegetables not like a second thought. You know, top tier, make them really exciting, make people like fall in love with vegetables. It's not mom's overcooked Brussels sprouts. It's done in a really special way for us. We take a lot of pride in how we create the vegetable dishes in our restaurant. So a lot of people love them.
How did the idea for Pink Ivy come along? Talk about the launch of this.
Well, it's me and my wife. We're partners, Verika and me. We've been in the restaurant business for quite some time. That's how we met. So we've always had the dream. When we first met, I was a chef. She was a server. And we'd always talk like, hey, we got to do a restaurant. You know, we love the business so much, and you know, it just kind of made sense. Our progression kind of made sense to do our own space, but it takes time and it takes a lot of energy and focus, and so it finally happened back in 2024, and we're super happy to be in Hopkins and downtown, and been a year and a half now, and it's been a great place to work out of. I'll say that.
I've heard nothing but amazing things
Awesome.
about this location. People just saw the pictures. The inside is so beautiful too. I mean, really just a destination.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's the other half. That's Verika. She had the vision for the name and the what the inside was going to look like. So it's a true collaboration of both of us. So we're super happy to bring it to the community.
And then the setting of downtown Hopkins too. I've never been. Lauren talks about it all the time.
I
She's
am
like, I
such
have
a
to
fan.
visit.
Yes,
she's
you
a
have
huge fan of it. That setting, how does that help and enhance?
It's like a true downtown setting. If you've been to Anoka, that similar situation, or even Robbinsdale, it's kind of got its own little main street. It's all mostly small business, so we get to learn and we get to meet everyone who's kind of operating through there. We all support each other. We're happy to be there. It's just like small business and great parking, and it's just antique shops everywhere. It's just a true, in my opinion, a true downtown that you can just kind of walk up and down during the summer or anytime and just kind of get a feel for what the old school Main Street used to be.
And it's so great. Yeah, you can do some shopping. You can go to a beautiful fine dining sort of experience like Pink Ivy, and then you can grab a beer at a brewery. Like it's everything.
Yeah, it's got everything. Beer, breweries, all that fun stuff.
All right, so what are we cooking today? Let's talk about this.
Yeah, we talked about our fan favorite. This is our cauliflower dish. This went on the menu in the spring, and I don't know that it's going to be able to leave just because everyone loves it so much. We kind of get ourselves in that predicament sometimes. We put a really good dish on the menu, like some of these over here, and I say to the servers, or I'll say to some people, like, hey, I got to take that off, and they're like, no, that can't go. You're going to get all this negative feedback. So it's not true, but so we have really good dishes, and this is one of them. It's our roasted cauliflower. We start with bell peppers. I love using peppers. And then we just take some cauliflower here that's been kind of pre-roasted. That's at least how we do it in the kitchen. So mostly peppers and cauliflower. This is a vegan dish, and a little bit of salt to start. So peppers, cauliflower in the pan, and then it takes a couple minutes in the oven at the restaurant. So we'll kind of speed it up for you guys here today. But we just kind of let that cook, and then we pair it up with a couple really unique sauces that we make in-house. So we start here with our Green Goddess dressing. So Green Goddess is kind of having a moment right now. It's just a really bright, herbaceous green sauce.
You see that in every salad. Every salad is a Green Goddess
Yes,
salad.
yes.
We make our own here. We don't use, so that the base on this one is lots of mint and basil, parsley, lemon juice, and we thicken it up with tofu. So that's got your protein.
Smell it. You can definitely smell it.
Yeah,
That's
just
really good.
the herbs.
Yeah, so that's a really good base to the dish. And then we add in a little bit of a sweet chili. We make our own like red pepper sweet chili glaze. So that's got a little sweet and spice to it. So mostly red peppers, some Thai chili in there as well for some heat. And then that kind of soaks up all throughout the cauliflower and the peppers.
I think that's one of the great things about cauliflower is it really can take on the flavors that you want it to.
I agree with that. And, cauliflower has, been on a lot of menus, and I kind of resisted it for a while in the beginning of Pink Ivy. We had so many other things that people loved. But we kind of went into it and was like, oh, let's do a really great version of cauliflower. So that's kind of what we settled on here. It comes with I also do some pickled golden raisins will go into the pan.
Ooh, pickled raisins.
Yeah. So
Yum.
this gives it a nice little sweetness.
Okay.
Wow.
So pickled raisins.
I'm gonna try one of these.
Yeah, they're kind of fun. They're like nice and plump and a little bit of sourness to them.
I don't know if I've ever had a pickled
Ooh, that's
raisin.
a great flavor.
Yeah.
It's not like anything typical.
Yeah, little apple cider vinegar and sugar.
Oh, that is good.
Right?
Yeah,
I didn't know what to
goes in
expect.
anything really. I'll be
Very
honest
good.
with that. You know, we've done that before. And then I'll just kind of once the raisins are in, we're getting a nice kind of crust on that cauliflower. We go in with our our red pepper chili sauce. Just a little bit of that.
And what's the spice level on that? People hear chilies
that's
and
a
they
great
think real
question.
spice.
And you gotta be careful. It's
We're
Minnesota.
Minnesotans.
Yeah.
It's probably a 5 out of 10. And,
Oh,
but I like,
perfect.
yeah, I'll go 5 out of 10. And we do add a little bit more chili to it as well.
Love
Okay.
it.
Yeah, so that'll kind of cook down in the sauce just for a little while, and then we'll plate it, and we'll add a little bit of toasted breadcrumbs for some texture, and then some fresh mint. So that kind of goes into everything. Another dish that I brought with us today too is a really fun, kind of like Minnesota dedicated dish. It's kind of fun when all seasons kind of collide. When you have like cantaloupe and tomatoes. Cantaloupe's kind of coming to the end,
Yeah.
and tomatoes and corn have been started for a while. So this is our dish here. It's one of my favorites. We just put it on the menu. Kind of simple, but really straightforward. Tomato, melon, cucumber salad. In the middle is a little bit of feta yogurt. So we basically make like a tzatziki, like a cucumber yogurt, and add feta cheese to that, nice and thick. And then we take some charred corn here, right over the top. This corn, and like I said, corn's been cooked with a little bit of Calabrian chili butter, so it's going to bring some spice as well. So that's that dish, and like I said, the best part about this dish, it's all Minnesota grown stuff. We get our tomatoes and melon from Hidden Stream Farms. They're down in Elgin, Minnesota. Really cool farmers down there. And then so tomatoes and corn from them, and the melon, and then we get these nice little baby tomatoes from our friend Nissa, who comes in every week and drops off some really fun, exciting stuff. And then we hit it with a little bit of fresh basil, some olive oil over the top.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
And as you're talking about this, like your passion for the ingredients is coming through.
And
I
the
love
colors
that.
are coming through too. I don't know if the
We're all
cameras
about
can
color.
accurately
We're all
capture
about
it. It's
that.
beautiful.
Can we dive into this?
Oh, please do.
All right, I want to try and get as much as I can
Yeah,
in
get
like
a
one
little
bite because there's a
tomato
little bit
and-
of tomatoes,
Yeah.
some
A little bit of
melon.
corn. Oh, I hear the footsteps. Here's John.
Sorry, I've been
Watching
watching.
the joiner here.
I was looking.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
This looks off the charts.
Yeah.
I would not have imagined the corn and like the feta tzatziki is like a combo, but it is.
Yeah. It all kind of works. It's
Incredible.
like a nice light, summery, end of summer salad is what I've been
Inject this
calling
into
it.
my veins.
It
It's
is
amazing.
so good. I'm
Super
having
fresh.
more while you just keep on
Yeah,
cooking
I'll
for
keep
us. We're gonna keep
we're just
eating.
gonna keep eating. Keep it going.
Whoa.
How good is that? Let me get a smaller bite of tomato because I have to
amazing,
eat it on TV.
Yeah.
I have no shame.
Yeah, there's feta in that yogurt, so you kind of get that nice cheesy bite to it. I mean, tomatoes need cheese, don't they? So this kind of all works.
Are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Wow, that's
amazing.
fantastic.
So
Okay.
this is our cauliflower here. It's got nice and coated with that sweet chili lime glaze
Yeah.
there. So we'll just kind of plate it up right in the middle of this well that we made with the green goddess dressing, the peppers and the peppers and
You
the
are a goddess.
golden raisins. Thanks, man. I don't think I've been called that before, but
You're welcome.
we're gonna go
Well, his
for
wife's over there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
she
she's
is.
fine.
That's
She's
the
the
goddess
goddess
right
of
over
this
there.
why
situation.
I'm
You
here.
cook like that, I'm gonna heavy flirt. That is absolutely insane. One of the best
Yeah.
things I've had. I can't wait to eat this.
Yeah,
Cool.
that is
Yeah.
great.
So roasted cauliflower, and then we do a little bit of toasted breadcrumb because we want some texture.
I feel like a lion. I have my fork ready to prowl.
know.
I know,
It's like-
same. I'm like,
You
that
gotta
looks
plate
really
it.
hot. Can I dive into that yet
It might be a
without
little
creating
hot,
a
I'll be
problem?
honest, but you'll find
You have no choice on
it's
live
worth
TV.
it.
You
Oh,
gotta
And I
go.
love the fresh herbs on
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, we
The
love our
mint, the
herbs,
basil.
yeah.
I love that you knew the names of everybody coming in and you're just like giving them the shout outs.
Yeah.
It feels very local.
We try to. I know it's kind of cliche, but it makes sense for us, and it makes sense for the farmers that work so hard to bring us the product.
All right, we got a good shot of this finished
Yeah.
product before I ruin it? Okay, because it
got
is
it?
stunning, yes.
Mom, can you
Might
make
have to-
vegetables like this?
While we
You might have
eat
to
this-
cut the cauliflower just a little.
Just a
to
little
eat.
bit.
Yeah.
While we eat this, maybe
Yeah.
you can tell us about the other dishes that you brought.
Yeah, we're running out of time here, so we want to make
got
sure.
a couple of our crowd favorites that have been on the menu for quite a while. First up, we got our chicken bacon meatballs there. They're in
Yum.
a creamy shawarma sauce, which is like smoked paprika and coriander. And then the meatballs are hand rolled every day. And then we do a little bit of braised cabbage in there. So that's kind of got a lighter feel to it. And then a little pickled red onion and endive salad just to kind of balance it all out. So that's our chicken bacon meatballs. Super popular. One of the best things on the menu.
Can I eat quick?
Yeah, please. Yeah, that's one of our best things on the menu.
I'm going to interrupt you to tell you I understand why this cauliflower is a fan favorite.
I get it.
All right.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
That next dish, we only have like a minute left, so
All
make
good.
sure to tell us about these two.
The grilled salmon right next to the meatballs there. It's grilled salmon, also known as slammin' salmon. Sorry, I got to give a shout out to our old spot in Malcolm Yards. But slammin' salmon with carrot tahini sauce, a little sweet potato, and smoked paprika vinaigrette. And then the roasted carrots, it's also awesome with smoked olives over the top.
Okay, I love olives, so
Yeah,
I
it's
have
got
to try
smoked
that.
olives, sweet potato
Smoked
romesco.
olives?
Yeah. So we smoke the olives, give them a nice smoky flavor that goes right on top of those carrots.
Dude, you're going to turn me into a vegetarian.
I know.
Yeah.
That happens when you come to Pink Eye.
That's
Never
not
thought
true,
about it.
but I absolutely despise vegetables. So
Really? Well,
He's turning your mind, and that's what you're hoping
these
to
are
do.
that's what we're doing.
phenomenal.
That's what we're doing.
It's all so
It's all
good.
fun to eat. You can always add protein to some of the stuff
Wow.
at dinner or at lunch.
So before we go, where can people find you once again? We got about 10 seconds
yeah,
here.
Pink Ivy, downtown Hopkins, 7th and Main Street. That's where we're having fun.
Go.
Yeah.
This
Please.
is phenomenal. Order all of this.
Please do. Thanks, guys.